date of my wedding. Some moments in life are too important to keep to yourself. For weeks, I have held on to this news, waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect moment to share it. And now, that moment has arrived. The date is set, the decision is final. The countdown has begun. Very soon I will stand before the world, take her hands in mine, and promise forever. This is not just an announcement, this is the beginning of the rest of my life. The journey to this moment, deciding on a wedding date, is not as simple as picking a day on the calendar. It is about choosing a moment in time that will forever be remembered. The day when two souls unite. The day when love is declared in front of family and friends. The day when everything changes, not just in name, but in heart. We wanted a day that meant something to us. A day that held weight, significance, and a story all on its own. And after much thought, much planning, much reflection, we finally found it. The meaning behind the date, a wedding, is not just a celebration, it is a memory in the making. This date will be one we carry with us for the rest of our lives. A day we will revisit year after year. A day that will remind us of the vows we exchanged, the love we celebrated, the promises we made. And that is why this date matters. Because it is not just another day. It is our day. No more waiting. No more wondering. No more keeping it to ourselves. Because now it is time to share it with the world. A countdown to forever. Now that the date is set, every moment feels different. Every passing day brings us closer to the beginning of something new. There is excitement in the air, a sense of anticipation that grows with each conversation about the wedding. Soon we will be surrounded by those who matter most. Soon we will exchange the vows that will bind us together for a lifetime. And soon we will step into the future, hand in hand, knowing that this day marks the start of forever. An invitation to witness love. A wedding is not just about two people, it is about the love that surrounds them. It is about family, friends, and every person who has played a part in our journey. This is more than an event, it is a moment to be shared. A celebration of something beautiful, a day that will live in our hearts forever. And as the date approaches, I can only hope that those who matter to us will stand by our side, witness our vows, and be part of the love story that continues to unfold. It is not just ours. It is a reminder that love, when true, is worth celebrating. The date that changes everything. There are days that come and go, fading into memory. But then there are days that define everything. This is one of those days. A day we will look back on years from now, knowing it was the day everything truly began. And now, with certainty, with excitement, and with an overwhelming sense of joy, I can finally say it. The final preparations begin with the date revealed. The reality of the moment settles in. Every detail, every plan, every choice now holds even more significance. The venue is chosen. The invitations are being prepared, and soon we will be standing at the altar, ready to embrace a new life together. The excitement grows with each passing day, and so does the realization that this is more than just a ceremony. It is the beginning of a lifetime of love, partnership, and shared dreams. The anticipation is unlike anything I have ever felt before, and I wouldn't trade this feeling for anything in the world. A promise to the one I love. As we move closer to this day, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the person who makes all of this possible. The one whose love has transformed my world. The one who has stood beside me in every moment, through every challenge, through every joy. This wedding is not just about an event, it is about the promise I am making to her. A promise to be faithful, to be present, to be the man she deserves. And as the day draws nearer, my heart swells with gratitude, knowing that I have found the person I will walk through life with. The beginning of forever. The journey to this moment has been incredible, and soon it will lead to the most important day of my life. The excitement is undeniable, the love is unshakable, and the future is waiting for us. And now, as I prepare to take this next step, I do so with absolute certainty. This is the moment we have been waiting for. This is the day that will mark the rest of our lives. The official date of my wedding is a day that will never be forgotten. As the final details come together, I find myself reflecting on what this truly means. It's not just about a wedding, it's about the journey we have taken to reach this point. It's about the love we have built, the memories we have shared, and the future that lies ahead. This date will forever hold a special place in our hearts. It will be the day we begin something greater than ourselves. So as the world prepares to witness this union, I embrace it with open arms, because this is more than just a day on the calendar. It is the beginning of forever. And now, with all my heart, I can say, the official date of my wedding is a future filled with love. The wedding will come and go, but the life we build afterward is what truly matters. This is just the start of an incredible adventure, a life filled with love, with challenges that make us stronger, with victories we will celebrate together. This is not just about the dress, the venue, or the music. It's about the love story we will continue to write every single day. A love that will deepen with time, a partnership that will stand strong, and a commitment that will never waver. And as we step forward into this new chapter, I do so with full confidence that this is where I am meant to be. That she is the one I am meant to be, that she is the one I am meant to spend forever with. The date is set, the future is ours, and the journey is just beginning. The moment we've been waiting for, every dream, every conversation, every plan, has led us to this point. We have envisioned this day, imagined every detail, and now it is no longer a dream, it is reality. This will be the day we remember forever. The day that binds our souls in a promise that will never be broken. As the excitement builds, I look forward to the moment when I see her walking toward me, ready to say the words that will change everything. Because this day is not just a ceremony, it is the day we step into the rest of our lives together. And so, with all my heart, I say, the official date of my wedding is just the beginning of a love that will last forever. A decision that meant everything. Choosing a wedding date is not as simple as it seems. It is not just about availability or convenience. It is about finding a day that holds meaning, a day that will be cherished for decades to come. We spent nights talking about it, going back and forth between ideas, looking for the perfect balance of sentiment and significance. Should it be the anniversary of our first meeting, the day we first said, "I love you," or maybe a date that symbolizes a fresh beginning, untouched by the past, meant only for the future? Every possibility felt meaningful, but one stood out more than the rest. When we finally circled it on the calendar, there was no hesitation, no second guessing, just a deep, undeniable certainty that this was the day we were meant to say, "I do." Counting down to forever, now that the date is set, everything feels different. There is an urgency in every conversation, a thrill in every moment we spend planning. The dress, the venue, the guest list, the music. Each decision now carries the weight of that one perfect day inching closer. Every morning I wake up knowing we are one step nearer to the moment we stand before each other, surrounded by the people we love most, promising a lifetime together. I find myself picturing it over and over again. The way she will look when she walks down the aisle, the way my heart will pound in my chest, the way my voice might shake when I speak, the words I have waited my whole life to say. It feels real now. It feels inevitable. Why this date matters. It's not just about the wedding, it's about what this day will represent for the rest of our lives. Every anniversary, we will look back and remember the joy, the laughter, the promises. We will celebrate the life we built from that day forward. We will remember why we chose each other, why we said yes, why we knew with absolute certainty that we were meant to walk this path together. This date will be the foundation of everything that comes next, and that is why it matters. The moment has arrived, I have kept this secret long enough. I have waited for the right time to share it, to let the world know that soon I will be standing at the altar, looking into the eyes of the person I love most in this world, ready to begin forever. No more waiting, no more keeping it to myself. Because today I am finally saying it. The words sit on the edge of my tongue, waiting to be spoken. For so long, I've carried this secret, treating it like something too precious to unveil too soon. But now I can feel the moment arriving, the point where excitement outweighs hesitation, where anticipation demands release. Because this date, the one we carefully chose, is no longer just an idea or a possibility. It's real. It's marked on the calendar. It's a future that's rushing toward us with every passing day, and I want the world to know how we chose the perfect day. Some people pick their wedding date based on seasons, traditions, or family wishes. But for us, it had to be something deeper. A day that wasn't just convenient, but meaningful. We sat together for hours, talking about the possibilities. Did we want it in the warmth of summer, beneath an open sky, or perhaps in the golden hues of autumn, where the air is crisp and the leaves dance in the wind? At first, it felt overwhelming. There were too many choices, too many factors to consider. But then, one date stood out. A day that had always meant something to us, long before we ever considered marriage. The day we first met, it wasn't planned. It wasn't expected. But it changed everything. And now it will change everything again. The reality of a countdown. Ever since we finalized the date, life has felt like a ticking clock. There's something exhilarating about knowing exactly when your life will shift forever. It makes every detail feel urgent, every plan feel vital. The invitations are nearly ready to be sent. The venue is booked. The flowers, the music, the people, we're shaping a day that will live in our memories for a lifetime. And yet, in the midst of all the preparation, I find myself pausing sometimes, just to take it all in. Because this isn't just a wedding. This is the start of something that will outlast a single day, a single moment. This is the beginning of forever. A promise set in stone. As the days move forward, I find myself thinking less about the decorations and more about the meaning behind this commitment. I'm not just preparing for a ceremony. I'm preparing for a lifetime with the person I love most in this world. The vows we exchange won't be empty words. They will be a foundation, a declaration of everything we have built and everything we will create together. This date will mark the start of a journey neither of us can fully predict, but one we are ready to take on side by side, no matter what comes next. The official announcement. I've held this in long enough. The moment has come to share what we have been keeping close to our hearts, to let the world know that soon we will be standing at the altar, hands clasped, hearts steady, ready to say, I do. So no more waiting, no more secrecy. The official date of my wedding is